Gian Piero Gasperini's Atalanta have been nothing short of sensational this season. Despite losing key players to rival clubs over the summer, the Italian side has maintained their high standards, winning 11 out of 15 games, drawing 1 and losing only 3, which sees them sitting comfortably at the top of the table. Their domestic form has been matched by their impressive Champions League campaign. Atalanta's resilience and tactical brilliance under Gasparini have made them one of Europe's most formidable teams this season. Here is how you can replicate their tactics in FC25. Atalanta is known to be one of the most intriguing and tactically complex teams in Europe, and Gasparini's side is well known for its fluid movements, relentless energy, and well-drilled systems. This season, the Italian manager has stayed true to his trusted back three formations, specifically the 3-4-1-2 and 3-4-2-1. Both systems share key similarities in their defensive shape and approach, but offer distinct attacking variations that can allow for Atalanta to go up against the strongest sides in both the Serie A as well as the Champions League. Now, one of the hallmarks to Gasparini's tactical approach is the fluidity that we witness in the systems. The wide centre-backs in Kolasinac and Gym City play a vital role not just defensively, but also in Atalanta's attacking transitions. They are often seen pushing forward into the midfield, creating numerical superiority, with the wingbacks or central midfielders dropping into the back line at times to help maintain their defensive balance. This rotational movement is pivotal in maintaining Gasparini's intense game plan. The team's success can be attributed to their collective hard work, determination, and tactical versatility, qualities that have become synonymous with Gasparini's tenure at the club. In the 3-4-1-2 formation, Atalanta's build-up style is typically short and well-structured. Gasparini's side favours playing out from the back, often relying on intricate passing sequences to progress through the thirds of the pitch. The three centre-backs, along with the two central midfielders Martin, De Roon and Edison, drop deep during the initial phases of build-up to form a solid base. This provides multiple passing options when looking to build out from the back, but it will also look to encourage the opposition to press higher up the pitch, therefore creating space in the middle or wider areas of the field. The wingbacks being Bellanova and Ruggieri are key to this approach. They stretch the play by positioning themselves high and wide, offering outlets of progression while creating space in central areas for Atalanta's more creative players like De Ketelaere and Lookman to operate in. While Atalanta are known for their patient build-up play, they can also be incredibly threatening on the counter and in transition. Once they've drawn the opposition into pressing, Atalanta's ability to play quick vertical passes into space becomes a lethal weapon. This often leads to rapid back-to-front attacking sequences, catching the opposition off guard and allowing their forwards to exploit the space and break through their defensive lines. Defensively, Gasparini's Atalanta employ an aggressive man-to-man high-pressing system. Their defensive line is typically set to high, with the line height being set anywhere between 70 and 80, which allows them to compress the field and force the opposition into making mistakes. Gasparini's man-to-man marking system ensures Atalanta can press the opposition aggressively, specifically high up the pitch. This approach leads to turnovers in dangerous areas, allowing the team to quickly transition and put immediate pressure on the opposition's back line. Additionally, their ability to compact in central areas makes it difficult for opponents to play through the middle, often forcing them into long balls, which Atalanta's centre-backs and deep-lying midfielders are well positioned to win. In terms of the individual player roles for the system, the goalkeeper Marco Carnesecchi is crucial. His primary responsibility is to play as a traditional goalkeeper, but with the added emphasis on being involved in build-up play. The Italian plays a balanced role as Atalanta's goalkeeper, excelling in both positioning and decision-making. In possession, he typically opts for short passes into his backline or midfield to help facilitate Atalanta's build-up play. However, if under pressure, he is capable of launching long balls to bypass the press and initiate quicker attacks. His ability to switch between distribution styles makes him a key asset in maintaining the team's tactical flexibility. Kolasinac and Gym City will be deployed as the wide centre-backs in Gasparini's system, and they will have the role of ball-playing defender with the focus being set to build-up play, which will provide them the freedom to venture further up the pitch and add to the attacking outlets. Both players are instrumental in building from the back, often stepping into the midfield to create numerical advantages and link up with the wingbacks and central midfielders. Their ability to drive forward with the ball and deliver crosses or cutbacks into the box adds an extra dimension to Atalanta's attack, making them key to the team's wide overloads. Kolasinac and Gym City are tasked with defending the wide areas when possession is lost, showing physicality and positional awareness to shut down the opposition wingers. Their versatility in both defensive and offensive phases allows Atalanta to remain fluid and unpredictable. In contrast, Isak Hien, deployed in that middle centre-back position, will have a more conservative role with a stronger focus on defense. His primary responsibility is to hold the defensive line and provide cover when Kolasinac and Gym City venture forward. Hien excels in reading the game, using his pace and physicality to track the opposition strikers and break up the attacking moves before they become dangerous. He is also crucial in aerial duels, often positioning himself to intercept long balls when Atalanta's high press forces the opposition into more direct play. While less involved in the attacking build-up than his wide counterparts, Hien's solid defensive presence allows for more stability at the back, allowing for the team's attacking players to operate with more freedom in attack. In Gian Piero Gasperini's system, Martin, De Roon and Edison play critical roles as deep-lying playmakers for the side, where the two central midfielders can be seen orchestrating the team's build-up play from the deeper zones. Their ability to drop into the backline when the wide centre-backs push forward ensures Atalanta maintains a solid defensive structure, allowing for seamless transitions between defense and attack. De Roon, known for his tenacity and tactical intelligence, is often tasked with breaking up the opposition play and redistributing the ball effectively, while Edison's dynamic movement and ball-carrying ability add fluidity to the team's progression up the pitch. Together, they dictate the tempo of the game, playing short passes to maintain possession and delivering line-breaking passes to unlock defensive setups. Their understanding of space and movement allows Atalanta to dominate the central areas, and these two players will look to control the rhythm of the side, making them the engine in Gasparini's fluid attacking system. Bellanova and Ruggeri will effectively look to operate as wingbacks, contributing both offensively and defensively. They will maintain the role of winger with a focus being set to balanced. Offensively, their primary task is to stretch the opposition by hugging the touchlines and creating width, often getting into advanced positions to deliver crosses or dangerous cutbacks into the box. This ability to push high up the pitch allows Atalanta to overload the wide areas, creating space centrally for the attackers. Defensively, they are required to track back swiftly and ensure that the wide spaces aren't left exposed, specifically when the team presses high up. Their roles demand a high level of tactical intelligence and physical endurance, as they are consistently involved in both attacking movements and defensive recoveries, making them indispensable in the side's dynamic and high-intensity system. One of De Ketelaere or Pasic will look to operate as the number 10 in this system, being deployed in the role of playmaker with the focus being set to build up. The attacking midfielder looks to link up the play between the midfield and the forward line. They are often free to roam across the attacking third, dropping deeper to help with the build-up play or pressing high up to win back possession. This fluidity allows them to create chances, not just for themselves, but for the other forwards as well. At the top of Atalanta's 3-4-1-2 formation, Lookman and Retegui look to lead the line and be the focal points in the attack. Lookman is more fluid out of the front too, frequently dropping into the deeper areas to link up the play and create opportunities for his teammates, showcasing his versatility by drifting into the wide spaces or central positions. This movement helps draw defenders out of their natural areas, creating gaps for Retegui to go ahead and exploit. The Italian striker, in contrast, operates as the focal point of the attack, staying higher up the pitch to serve as a primary target for crosses or through balls. His role as a complete forward allows him to hold up the ball and bring others into play, and ultimately the striker will look to finish off chances created by the interplay between him and Lookman, making the duo essential to Atalanta's attacking success. In possession, Atalanta's 3-4-1-2 formation maintains an aggressive but flexible shape, making sure that the side are always ready to counter-press the opposition if the possession is lost. The formation allows dynamic attacking play to occur, with the two forwards often supported by the wide midfielders and three central players, all of whom are crucial in creating and supplying chances to the forward line. The centre-backs who are given fluid roles can push high up the pitch, adding an extra layer to the attack and helping stretch the opposition. A key feature to Gasparini's style of play is the way that his sides look to shift away from the central areas, pulling the opposition wide and creating overloads down the channels. This tactical approach allows Atalanta to create multiple attacking opportunities from the wide spaces, effectively looking to exploit the wide zones and cause problems for the opposition's defensive structure. The 3-4-2-1 Atalanta team tactics remain rooted to their trademark short passing sequences, with a clear emphasis on looking to build out from the back. Gasparini's side will look to maintain a high line, with it being set to anywhere between 70 and 80, in order to support the man-to-man marking system as well as the aggressive high pressing. This high line allows the team to squeeze the opposition higher up the pitch, effectively creating mistakes that can lead to swift transitions, while the focus on short passing will allow for the side to maintain a lot of control over the games that they play. In this system, several players will retain their roles from the previous 3-4-1-2 formation, but some players like Edison will take up a more versatile role in the new structure. So the Brazilian midfielder will be deployed as a box-to-box balanced midfielder, where he'll look to link the deeper midfield to the rest of the attack. Edison has the ability to carry the ball forward, ride challenges, and distribute passes, which makes him a key figure in both transition and build-up play. His physicality and dribbling skills also allow him to break through the opposition's lines and create space for his teammates, effectively allowing him to create successful overloads out wide or centrally. For Charles de Ketelaere deployed in that right attacking midfielder position, he will still maintain the role of playmaker, but the focus will now shift to balanced. The Belgian midfielder will have the freedom to roam around the right wing and central areas in order to help successfully create chances and contribute to the attacking phases of play. His ability to link up play and drift into the box when necessary provides flexibility in Atalanta's attacking movements. De Ketelaere's involvement in build-up play and finishing phases will be crucial in helping unlock the opposition's defense, whilst the other number 10 being Ademola Lookman operates as a secondary striker, playing a pivotal role in Atalanta's attacking setup. The Nigerian striker will often look to drop off the back line and look to link the play effectively in the midfield. His ability to shift between central and wide positions creates consistent movements, offering both depth and width to Atalanta's attacking transitions. This versatility allows Lookman to become a dynamic threat, capable of exploiting spaces left by defenders, whether it's cutting inside to link with the striker or stretching the opposition with wide runs. The striker will look to maintain a clinical presence in the box, where he can finish off chances created from crosses or cutback opportunities, ensuring that he can be a consistent goal threat for the side. Lookman's technical skill and intelligence when finding space in the box make him indispensable in Atalanta's attacking schemes, where he'll look to supply crucial support for the forwards and help unlock the opposition's backline areas. Retegri's role in the structure shifts towards a supportive one, where he can look to drop off the opposition's backline and link up the play very effectively with the two number 10s just in behind him. His movement into the wide areas opens up space for Lookman to operate as the focal point in central positions. The Italian's intelligence in linking the play and creating space for others, combined with his ability to get into the attacking areas, will make him an integral part to Atalanta's offensive setup. In possession, Atalanta's 3-4-2-1 system focuses on trying to dominate the central areas, with the midfield at times often formulating the box formation that can allow for numerical superiority to occur in the central zones. The three centre-backs provide a solid base for building up from the back, while having the flexibility to push forward and join an attack. Edison and De Roon can look to progress the ball forward at times, with Edison taking on a more advanced role, linking the deeper midfield to the attackers in the final third. The two number 10s in Lara and Lookman will offer support both centrally and out wide, creating overloads and providing options for the attackers. The fluid interplay between these key players will ensure fluid attacking combinations and clinical finishing in front of goal. For the Atalanta assignments, De Roon will serve as the captain and take on key leadership responsibilities. The free kicks will be shared between Lara, Lookman, and Edison, while penalty duties will fall on De Roon, Lookman, or Pasalic. For the corners, either Lookman or Zamardazic will take the set pieces, with Jim City being the target player from those situations. Kolasinac will make his runs to the near post, and the back post threat will come from either Retegui, Lara, or Lookman, ensuring that Atalanta remain a threat from set piece situations. And there we go, people. That is how I would successfully go ahead and replicates Gasparini's tactics for FC25. I do hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you don't mind smashing that like button down below, whilst also subscribing if you are new to the channel, that would be much appreciated by yours truly. Anyways, until the next time, until the next one, I hope you have a smashing goddamn day, and I'm out of here. Peace.